Hello all, my name is Allison Sablon, and I am in Class 120E with Professor Burke, and I'm here to talk to you today about 5 key takeaways that I learned from my research project in which I was to pretend buy a home and do all of the fees and processing that come with it. My first takeaway: do your research. There are a lot of different things to consider when buying a home. There are property taxes, HOA fees, and all of that varies from house to house. So know what you're looking for ahead of time and make sure that you're getting information from credible sources, because using information from sources that are not true will make you do improper calculations, which could greatly hurt you down the line. Number 2, expect fees, and a lot of them. Other than your mortgage payment, you'll also have to consider utilities, HOA, and a variety of other things that may be specific to your neighborhood, such as a master plan fee or a SIDS fee. All of these things can affect your budget, and it's important to consider them when you consider your overall cost for the home. If you are searching for a home without anticipating these fees, you might be greatly surprised when it's too late. You'll want to save yourself the trouble and factor all of this into your budget ahead of time. Number 3, give yourself time. This is a big decision, and it is a long process. You'll want to give yourself adequate time to do the research you need to feel prepared. It is no shame to take a long time to do this. This is one of the milestones of a lifetime, and you need to give yourself adequate time to make sure you're making the right decision on where you want to live. Number 4, consider costs. As I previously touched on, in addition to fees, there are a variety of other costs that you'll want to consider. And the most important thing here is consider the cost and take that into your total budget for buying the home. Even though the home may be a certain amount and you think you can do that, you must also consider how much all of the utility will be as well and factor that into the actual home cost. If you do a home that's a slightly out of budget and you think you'll be all right without considering those costs, you might find yourself having a big problem down the line. And lastly, number 5, if you're not sure, don't rush into it. This is a huge decision, and not one that should be taken lightly. People will save years and years for this. If it doesn't feel right, or if you don't think you're ready to own a home, don't rush into it. There are many other options, such as renting, in which you do not have to own a home and you can still live in a home. If you do not feel like this is the right time for you to make this decision, don't. Listen to yourself. All right. These have been 5 key pointers with me, Nero, and Kirby. And I learned a lot from this project, and I'm grateful to have the opportunity to have done it. Thank you for joining me.